Today, we will be bringing you the second installment of our talks about the Owners Club by Own the Moment. We are very excited to be partnered up with the Owners Club. The Owners Club, if you didn't watch episode one yet, essentially what it is, it's a new innovative way to play DFS slash fantasy football with digital trading cards. As I alluded to, we are excited to partner up with Own the Moment on their new TOC fantasy football game. It's a cool new fantasy format where users collect digital trading cards and use them to play in weekly contests. Each of the cards represent a team and position in football, and you score points for the entire position group. One of their big selling points is no injuries or backup TD vultures due to the full position format. The best part is you can start completely free. Below in the show description, I will have a link to claim your free starter pack, which allows you to play their in-game all season long contests. You can also purchase additional packs of 5 cards for $99. There's other videos on YouTube as well about the Owners Club, so feel free to search around so you can get fully immersed in that. But I think we will cover everything you need to know about the Owners Club in these segments here. I will also have a few other links below. One for the Discord, so you can jump in, talk to myself, talk to Justin Herzig about the Owners Club, how to play it. If you have any questions about weekly contests, who to start, all that good stuff, feel free to join the Discord, as well as all of our other channels that are on Discord. Got you covered for everything essentially there. I will also have a link below for a sign up sheet. If you do sign up, due to, me kind of talking you into it here, you can go in, fill in the form. If you purchase an additional pack after you get your free pack when you sign up, you will be entered in to get an additional free pack. There will be doing a drawing during week 1 games. So make sure you fill out that form. Again, I will have all that information in the show description below. Few quick notes here from Justin Herzig himself. Was talking to him about TOC because, again, started really messing around with it, and I like it a whole lot. The concept's awesome. We'll dive back into it here in a little bit, but a few key notes from him. I was asking him when the marketplace is going to go live. That was something I brought up on the first installment of the series, and I wasn't quite sure when the marketplace is going to go live. It says that it's going to go live soon. He said it will go live right after week 1. So once week 1 is over, you will be able to hit the marketplace, maybe spruce up that lineup that didn't do so well after week 1. Look at maybe potentially trading or selling some of those cards that maybe some, I have a rare Falcons card, Falcons defense. Maybe they go off week 1 against the Panthers and I want to go in there and sell it, right? I think that all that is viable options, and we'll talk about marketplace a little bit, when it does come out. Also another few quick announcement notes. They're doing a buy one, get one deal. If you trade in 5 of the OG cards, which are from season 1, people can get those through trades in Discord as well. They'll also have a $5,000 survivor contest for anyone that purchases at least one pack. So again, purchase a $100 or $99 pack. You will get a entry into the $5,000 survivor contest that they are doing. Also, they were having Las Vegas trips for the people that win the TOC final and champions finals. So you win one of the TOC final or championship finals, you will get a Las Vegas trips. All marketplace transactions are in gold, and you can buy gold with credit cards or and cash out via your wallet, via your Dapper wallet. So if you do any transactions in here, buying or selling, it's in your Dapper wallet. It's easy to sign up and download if you haven't done that. Very easy to withdraw as well. So make sure you are linking your Dapper wallets. If you've been in the NFL All Day or NBA Top Shot streets, you should already have a Dapper wallet as well. So make sure you get that loaded in there when you do sign up for TOC. All right, let's get into it a little bit here. Get some of these screens out of my way so I don't have to worry about them. Also, a small note on Justin Herzig. I think he's going to be joining me for our next installment either tonight or tomorrow. So that'll be very exciting to get him on, talk a little. I think we're going to talk a little strategy, week 1 strategies, full season strategies, all the optimal strategy and how to win, stuff that you guys want to hear about. So I think I'm going to bring him on and he can tell us a little bit more about that. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode. Going to rip a pack for you all. going to kind of talk about how to play the game, the weekly contest, do a little bit of a deep dive into those. So let's go ahead and pull this up on the screen. All right. So got this up here for us. Here's the main homepage again. I noticed I forgot to give out the website on the first installment. So let me go over that. I know obviously if you click on the link to sign up for the free pack, it will take you here as well. But if anybody's curious, it is otmnft.com/TOC. So that would be for own the moment nft.com/TOC. Again, one more time, otmnft.com/TOC. All right. So again, here's the homepage for anybody who didn't watch installment 1, which I would definitely recommend going back on the SGPN Fantasy Football page and watching installment 1 of the TOC discussions here. Kind of just gives you an introduction to the website, introduction to what TOC is, how to play. Collect digital trading cards representing team and position combinations. Compete in free-to-enter contests all season long. No season-destroying injuries. No backup touchdown vultures. Score fantasy points on every play. Obviously, buy and sell cards throughout the season as well. Weekly contest. So the main event, 5-card lineup, QB, RB, wide receiver, tight end, defense. Highest score wins. Side hustle, 2-card lineup, 2 different positions. High score win. So you are allowed to, kind of just mix and mingle what 2 positions you want to throw in your lineup based on the cards you have. Low ball, 5-card lineup, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and DST. Lowest score wins. So you want to put in some of those shitty cards you got. Some of those cards that you probably aren't going to think are going to do well that week. Maybe it might be a good way. And again, I don't want to get too far into the weeds on game theory and how you want to play these, but maybe kind of this might be a good one to fade the public a little bit and kind of do something that the public's like, those guys are going to score a lot this week. And maybe you have a bad vibe about that team, throwing that in your lineup. Island of Misfit cards, 2-card lineup, tight end and DST, highest score wins. This one's very interesting to me, especially with that poll I had yesterday on stream of the rare Atlanta Falcons defense. Might be a good one to play week 1. Again, I think that they are a viable option against a lesser opponent in the Carolina Panthers. So, again, we will get into all that on the next episode on how to, kind of think about game stacking, game theory, different, things like that with these weekly contests. But let's go ahead and just look at some of the weekly contests here. Again, at the top, it's where you can get to everything along this bar here. Lobby, obviously, where you can get all the weekly contest information. If you click on each one as well, you do see that there will be a click for more details. So if I want to click on the main event, you can go in here, shows you how many entrants there are, how many people are, how many of the lineups they're entering as well. Rules and scoring kind of goes over, the different rules, scoring, different cards, card tiers, all of this stuff in here. So it tells you about them. Obviously, we have right here, weekly contest. Tells you, again, everything we were just reading, how many you can enter, the max entries for each one. Looks like you can put 5 in each one of these. OG contest 5 as well if you have any OG cards. Prize pool. Full season prize pool is determined based on how many packs are sold. 1 million gold is added to the prize pool for every 1,250 packs sold at that $99 price point. Specific weekly prize pool and payout structures will be determined each week and may vary from week to week. A percentage of the prize pool may also be set aside for additional leaderboards and achievements. So pretty cool. Obviously adding in there for all the packs that are, degenerates by adding money into the pool, as well as additional leaderboards and achievements. It's pretty cool. I do like that. It's a different take on fantasy, different take on DFS, how you can earn potential money on here. It's pretty cool as well. Let's go over just a little bit of the scoring for the weekly contest. Offense, passing touchdowns, 6 points, 25 passing yards, 1 point, interceptions, -1 point, rushing touchdowns, +6 points, 10 rushing yards, 1 point, receiving touchdowns, 6 points, 10 receiving yards, 1 point, punt, kickoff, field goal, return for a touchdown, 6 points, fumble lost, -1 point, 2-point conversions, 2 points, offensive fumble recovery touchdown, 6 points, defense, sack, 1 point, interception, 2 points, fumble recovery, 2 points, punt, kickoff, field goal, return, touchdown, 6 points, interception return for a touchdown, 6 points, fumble recovery for a touchdown, 6 points, blocked punt or field goal return for a touchdown, 6 points, safety, 2 points, block kick, 2 points, 2-point conversion, extra point return, 2 points. Defensive scoring here. So 0 points allowed, 15 points, 1 to 6, 10 points, 7 to 13, 7 points, 14 to 20, 5 points, 21 to 27, 3 points, 28 to 34, 1 point, and 35 plus 0 points. Tiebreakers. If two lineups score the same number of points, the combined serial number of the cards in the lineup will serve as the tiebreaker, with the lowest combined serial winning. This is an interesting way to kind of go about buying cards, since the tiebreaker is about lowest combined serial winning. Serial numbers are the winning kind of tiebreaker here. So that makes me, obviously, it makes all of us want to buy lower cards. So I have a Steelers tight end, number 15. That one would come in handy because obviously there'd only be 14 other cards before that one. So that one would come in handy. Make sure you keep that in mind when you're going into the marketplace when it's open after week 1 and you're looking at buying cards. Obviously, the lower the serial, the better. It's going to make them a little bit more pricey, but sometimes people want to just sell some of these cards. So make sure you're watching the marketplace for some of those lower serial ones that you might be able to scoop up at a good price. Here, Thursday night wrinkle. So TOC contest lock at 1 p.m. at 1 p.m. Eastern every Sunday, and you are eligible to play any card in your lineup, even if they have already completed their game. This means you can use cards from teams that played during the Thursday night football game or any other game that already took place and know exactly how many points the cards will score for your contest. So any games that are played before Sunday at 1 o'clock, which there will be some Saturday games this year as well. So any of those games you can put into your lineup after they've already played. Kind of cool, interesting wrinkle to the whole contest. So again, you got 5 contests on a weekly basis here. Looks like you can enter up to 5 for each one. The only one I can't currently do, I think, is the OG one because I don't have any OG cards, but I will be checking out the marketplace for those. But all these other ones I can do. Again, like I think that these things are pretty cool. All the contests are interesting. These 2, I believe, are the ones that you have to have rare cards for. Hold on, let me look here. Contest details. Oh, that is contest details. Here, enter. Looks like yes. So you have to have at least 1 rare card for the main event. Let me go back, check the low ball here. Another one of these, you have to have a rare card in. Yes, rare card here for the low ball as well. Let's check here. I think these other ones you can just enter in without rare cards. Yes, correct. Okay, so these other ones, so obviously the top 2 here, main event and low ball, you do have to have a rare card in your lineup to enter them. The other ones, you do not. The side hustle and the Island of Misfit cards. Let's go ahead and just build a lineup or 2 here. So let's put one in for the main event right now. Just to, oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's rip a pack. I do have, I think, 2 packs left. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You know what? I'm right-handed. Let's go with the right one. And this time I'm going to take the music off. I did not realize after I rewatched the first installment here, I did not realize how loud that music was that you all could hear. So I'm going to go ahead and just take the music off once the pack starts to open up here. Love the music.
Tell a man no trouble.
So we're going. We'll turn that off so we can talk about these cards as I flip them over here. So anticipation is killing me. Let's not waste any more time. Let's rip a pack, opening and flipping over card number 1. Ooh, kind of a rough one right out of the gate. Tampa Bay quarterbacks. Yike. Maybe week 1, Baker pulls something out, of his ass against the Vikings. It's an interesting card, and potentially a good way to fade the public week 1. Now, I know, part of the mothership, Sean Green, one of the duo of Sean and Kramer, who everyone knows from the sports gambling podcast main feed. Sean last night on the DFS show was talking about how he's taking Baker Mayfield week 1 in one of his DFS lineups. So maybe I follow suit here and play some Baker week 1. Could be an interesting way, though I'm not sure about stacking any of that. So we'll have to kind of go over that with Justin, on the next installment here of the Owners Club. All right, let's flip around number 2. Minnesota's running back. Okay, yesterday I pulled a Minnesota wide receiver, so this one could be interesting as well. Alexander Mattison. I do like Mattison a lot this season, so this one could come in handy here for me. Not sure what's up with this on the thing here. I'm not that Justin about that. I don't see anything that kind of would show me anything. I know it's not the rare because rare has the orange lineup around it. So so far, Tampa Bay quarterbacks, Minnesota running backs. Let's see what kind of wide receivers we get here. Okay, Tennessee wide receiver. I don't hate that. D-Hop there now. Treylon Burks there. Kyle Phillips, a little underrated, I think. So that one's interesting. Sucks that it doesn't include my boy Chig. Would love some Chig here. But Tennessee wide receivers, not bad. Don't love the serials on these, but that's not, it's not going to make me not want to play them. All right, tight end. Ooh, love it. New York Giants tight end. Big fan of Darren Waller this year. That one is very exciting, and it's a rare, so I can play this with a serial 130. Love this card. This is awesome. This one definitely got me jazzed up here. All right, defense. Man, I could sell this to Kramer. I got to get him in here. Defense, here we go. Something good, though I do already have the Holy Grail in the Washington Commanders, non-biased opinion, of course. Jaguars, okay, underrated defense. I like that. Man, this was a pretty good pack rip here. Again, this is whatever with the Tampa Bay quarterbacks. It is what it is there. Tennessee wide receivers, not bad. Love the Hopkins. Minnesota running backs, Alexander Mattison, Ty Chandler. I'm an owner of Ty Chandler in Dynasty, so I'm very interested in that. This, though, right here. Darren Waller, Daniel Bellinger, which is he on steroids? Could be. I'm not sure, but kind of looks like it. Either way, big catching touchdowns for me as a rare card. Love it. Jacksonville's defense can definitely play them, especially in that weak AFC South division. All right, guys, that was a good pack rip. Love it. Let's go back to my collection here so we can kind of see what we got going on. So for defenses, so far in my collection, I have Jacksonville, Atlanta rare, and of course, Washington's defense. Love that. Let's see. Running backs. Minnesota's running backs. Got that core locked down. Indianapolis running backs. Could be okay when Taylor comes back if he's going to play for them. Also have Las Vegas running backs. Josh Jacobs finally is, settled in there, so that's fine. Quarterbacks. We have Miami. We have Los Angeles, the Rams, and Tampa Bay. It's okay. Could be better there. I'm going to need to, hopefully on the last pack rip I have for now, hopefully I can get a good quarterback. Might be searching the old marketplace when that opens up for a good quarterback. Wide receiver tandems of Tennessee, of Minnesota, and Denver. They're all right. I don't hate those either. Tight ends, Chicago, Pittsburgh with a very low serial number, and New York. Man, the strength of my team could be tight ends. I mean, Pittsburgh tight ends and New York tight ends, or the Giants tight ends. Like those a lot. All right. Before we get out of here, let's go back to the lobby. Let's potentially enter one of these. What do we got? Side hustle? Let's check out my side hustle. You know what? Now let's do it big. Let's go back to the main event. Do have some rare cards I can play here. So how do we want to play this main event? You know what? I think I'm going to go with a defense in the main event here. So let me insert the Atlanta Falcons. Number 199, rare defense. Love it. Oh, quarterback. I think that the Miami and the Chargers game is going to be a shootout potentially. So I'm going to slot that one in here. Oh, I didn't even see this. It gives you projections. Let's take that back here. Okay, yeah. So that's the best one. I like that. Running backs. Giving me projection-wise, Las Vegas. Man, why can I not remember who the Raiders play week 1? Just check my old schedule grid out here. Raiders. Yes, Denver. Duh. All right. Raiders. Minnesota. Minnesota's interesting, but I think I'm going to play the wide receiver there. Let's take let's take Josh Jacobs and Zamir White here for week 1. Wide receivers gonna go with, of course, Minnesota. Love that. And tight ends. I think I'm gonna not take the rare Giants on one lineup. I'm gonna have to try to decide if I want to do one lineup or do two because I only have 2 rare cards for now. So I'm gonna have to try to decide what to do here. I kind of want to play 2 lineups, so I think I'll wait on using the Giants rare card here. I think I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. I expect Pittsburgh to be scrappy against the Niners week 1. So I do like that. I'm going to insert that here. So in my lineup, I have quarterbacks of the Miami Dolphins, aka Tua / Mike White, potentially. Hopefully, Tua can stay healthy. Running backs got Zamir White and Josh Jacobs. Wide receivers, they got the core of the Minnesota Vikings, which would be Jefferson / Jettas, KJ Osborne, and the rookie Jordan Addison. So really like that. Pittsburgh tight ends of Pat Freiermuth, shout out Penn State, and big Darnell Washington. Side note, Darnell Washington might be a good bet for an anytime touchdown week 1. I think that guy is going to sneakily have a decent amount of touchdowns this year. I could see 5 in his wheelhouse. So probably will put a small bet on him to have a anytime touchdown week 1. And then, of course, the rare Atlanta Falcons defense. They are playing the Carolina Panthers. I do expect them to beat the Panthers, so I do like playing their defense this week. Let's save this lineup, lock it in, submit 0 gold. As we alluded to before, you do not need to pay to enter these contests. How rich, right? Submit 0 gold, saved. All right, got one in. This is what it comes up looking like. Okay, I like this. There's my username. I got to submit a picture. I want to have my TD King 23. It's like what I use everywhere. Somebody already has it. Tisk tisk. Had to use AROB 23. All right, look at this. My lineups. Okay, so this is, upcoming. So it'll show your lineups here as well. Do really like that. So there's currently 344 entries in here. You are looking at the winning one, though, right here. Non-biased. All right. Next time on the Owners Club installment for SGPN, we will hopefully have Justin Herzing on to talk about optimal strategy, week 1 lineups. I'm going to ask him questions about the weekly contest as well. Have him view my collection. Tell me if it's good or if I need to go ahead and hit up that marketplace after week 1, maybe potentially buy some more packs as well. And we will rip my final pack with him on here, get his reactions to everything. So again, everyone, I appreciate you being part of here. One last time, look in the show description below for the links to the Discord, to the SGPN sign up form. If you do sign up for TOC, make sure you're filling out that form. Buy 1 pack at least. Sign up. You can win another free pack. And again, I appreciate everyone. Do not forget to sign up here before the season starts. If you happen to miss all this before week 1 and get in before week 2, that is completely fine. No wrong time to join the Owners Club. Brand new, innovative way to play fantasy football / DFS / digital trading card aspect to all this. Absolutely love it. Thank you all again. Andrew signing off. Be back for 3rd installment. Boom.